Hey everyone, thank you for being our fans. Thank you for loving and supporting us. I love you all. Please keep watching the films. We will continue to put out amazing things and just love and all. Thank you again. Arigato. Well, for Ned personally, I think he really, this is like the first time he's ever actually in any danger. You know, the first one he's really just the guy in the chair, you know, just at the computer. But really, you know, he's in the middle of it all this time, and he's not really prepared for it. He thought he knew what he was getting into until he started to see the destruction. So it's been a fun ride for him in this one. I laughed a lot. I did not expect that. I remember Tom was telling me way before we got any script about the storyline, about like what John Watts wanted in the story. And he was telling me I was gonna get a girlfriend in it, and I was like, no way. It was just like, there's no way. Why would they want that? That would be ridiculous. But, you know, reading the story, it was actually so good. It was so funny. And Gary is so talented and so cool, and again, I love her a lot, you know? It was never like uncomfortable for us. We were like really close, and it was just a lot of fun being funny. I think for the longest time, you know, they just assumed it was just like Ned. And like, I don't even think they even knew my last name really. And Edward Leeds, and like the Edward Leeds thing was really just an homage to Ned Leeds in the comics. There's actually a line at the end at the airport that we didn't put in. It was when Ned and Betty broke up. Betty grabs Ned's face and she's like, "You are so mature, Edward." And I like grabbed her face and I'm like, "Thank you, Elizabeth." And she like walks off. You know, I feel like us as actors have like our own sort of idea of like what we want all the time. But really it's just up to John and the creative team. You know, I think that everything that we think of is not as good as what they come up with. And so, I mean, I would love to be a villain in some sort of way. I mean, but I genuinely feel like fans, I just don't know if fans are ready for Ned, because I feel like fans love Ned as like the best friend, sidekick sort of guy, you know? Again, it's really just up to John. You know, I really like, gosh. I mean, the Black Panther's a really cool one, you know, Chadwick Boseman's really awesome. Robert, I mean, he's like the first one, you know. Doctor Strange has really cool abilities. Vision, I think, is pretty awesome too, and you know, a little underrated because he had the power of the Mind Stone. Yeah, and he could like blast lasers from his forehead. That's awesome. Yeah. So I mean, see, it's like Gundam, Dragon Ball Z, you know, Naruto, like Inuyasha, Bleach, like a lot of classic ones, like Yu Yu Hakusho as well. Like Cowboy Bebop, I forgot to say that one too. I love that one. I wish like we could have like ninjutsu and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I would put people under genjutsu all the time if I could, just like knock them out. You know. Yeah. But I feel like this is a really unpopular opinion, but taijutsu is so lit. Like, if like Rock Lee and a guy could just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll definitely try and do that. I mean, yeah, Ned definitely likes anime. Yeah, he would definitely. It just depends. I feel like we improv so much that there's so much things that we say, you know, like at work, that like some of it kind of gets lost, you know, like on the cutting room floor because there's just so much going on. But yeah, I try to sneak in every sort of other reference that I try to. But I'm gonna definitely try harder this time.